I'll be within the time limit even if I have only a second left.
Stage 12 of the Red Bull Trans-Siberian Extreme started on Soviet Square in Ulan-Ude. The finish is 658 kilometers away in the capital of Zabaikalsky Krai, the city of Chita. The riders will likely remember the beauty of this stage for a long time.
I'm speechless. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. I never expected to see something like this. Just this morning, a friend called me from Spain and I told him he should consider visiting Russia as a tourist destination because it's really beautiful.
I really like the country. It's huge. It's huge and it's like magnanimous, I would say. And really, really beautiful. And all kinds of landscapes. In Russia, you have this amazing hills and forests.
I've been really unlucky on the gravel. Like every time I hit gravel, I have flat tires really. So many bumps, and when you jump to avoid them, sometimes you hit the ground hard and yeah, rear wheel just flatted again.
Vladimir Gusiev also had a problem with flat tyres on gravel roads. However, both athletes managed to catch up with the peloton and completed the stage in standard order. Gusiev won his 5th consecutive stage. Pierre Bischoff finished 2nd. Michael Knudsen was 3rd, Marcelo Florentino Suarez arrived 4th. Patricio Duset finished 5th and Amit Samath was 6th.
I don't understand why Bischoff doesn't want to race. He said that he was an ultra-cyclist, that he would win the 1000. Well, he lost it. I don't know, tomorrow. We'll see how 1400 goes for him.
Stage 13 of the Red Bull Trans-Siberian Extreme started near Lokomotiv Stadium in Chita. It will take the riders more than 2 days to cover 1,368 kilometers to Svobodny. Everyone will get tired, but the one who chooses the wisest tactical scheme will claim the victory.
My tactics for today on the pink stage is to ride like race across America. That means to have less stops as possible. My sleep tactics will be totally to sleep something around 1 hour, but then 2 or 3 times.
We have been riding together a long time this year, so we'll probably sleep around 4 o'clock in the morning, I think. And then maybe for 1.5 hours till the sun comes up. It's nice to wake up with the sun and makes the night a bit shorter.
I'm maintaining good speed in the hills, so I don't think that won't be a big problem. I just need to keep riding this way and eat a lot. Eat a lot. This is a eating competition.
The long distances, obviously that is where he loses his cool. So that is the one way of diverting his anger from the tough terrain to blaming it on not getting the food. Likewise, the cycle is not working properly, the chain is not properly lubricated, but when you look into the situation, everything is perfectly fine. So that is where he diverts his tension to.
Despite the psychological strain, the Indian kept on going forward. Unlike Vladimir Gusiev, whose old injuries left him no choice.
Vladimir has recurring problems with his knee and will do everything we can to enable the rider to go on competing and reach Vladivostok. He spent the whole night on painkillers. In the morning he doubted if he was fit to go, but then we made the decision to keep going. I had a really bad pain in my bone in the night. Of course I didn't tell anyone, I just rode while I could. Now I'll go to the doctors to recuperate, and then we'll see. The rules of the race allow quitting 2 stages. It means that he can still keep going on the 2 final stages and reach Vladivostok. But if he can't cope with the problem and quits again, this will be final. He's going to be disqualified.
However, probably the most dramatic moment of the stage was Patricio Duset and not Vladimir Gusiev quitting.
I feel that I could finish the stage today, but I would have finished in such bad shape that I could not have been able to complete the next stages. It's definitely a monster king stage. The decision was made based on the time, and I decided to complete in Vladivostok.
The last 50k I cry a lot and I scream a lot because when you don't let the emotion out, you get sick of your own emotions.
Pierre Bischoff coped with his emotions and completed the longest stage on his own. He managed to improve the time of last year's record holder, Alexei Shebelin, by almost 3 hours, finishing in 49 hours, 46 minutes and 35 seconds.
You get tired in your brain, you get tired in your body, and that makes the extremeness of the Red Bull Trans-Siberian extreme.
Michael Knudsen was more than 4 hours behind the winner, while Marcelo Florentino Suarez finished almost 2 hours behind the Dane. Amit Samath arrived last. The general classification lists the athletes in the same order. Vladimir Gusev is the leader of the minor classification. Patricio Doucet is second, more than 60 hours behind Gusev.